I will not quit this. Okay, there's no scent here. And I just remember there's no scent here. And today, we'll talk about Empties. So for the last couple of months, I have been collecting Empties because I've had some of these things for a couple of months now, and so I feel like they all started to go empty around the same time. So I just started collecting them in this clear bin to create an Empties video. So let's get into it. So a lot of the Empties are beauty related, perfumes and body butters and lotions and body oils and all the things. So let's just dig right into it. The first product is Naturium The Glow Getter Body Oil. This is a new to me. This was the first time I purchased this item. And so when I saw that Glow Getter came out with a body oil, I knew I had to get my hands on it. But it took me some time to find it because every time I went into an Ulta, it was never there. And so I think I went on Naturium's website and they were having a sale on their bundle for this, the body wash and the body butter. And so I said, shh, let me just buy this. And so that's how we got here. So I bought this at the beginning of the year, maybe late last year is when I bought this. I can't remember, but it's 3.4 fluid ounces. The thing I love about this oil, it is scentless. There's no scent to it. So it is great to add in a layer if you're trying to create a scent layer for yourself, and maybe one of the body oils that you want to use will dominate too much or doesn't kind of mesh well with the scent layer that you're trying to create. And so I love this to add into my scent layer when I don't want it to be, when I have a specific scent that I'm trying to achieve and I don't have the body oil to match. And so I love this oil. I also love the pump of the oil. I love body oils that have like a pump thing versus like a drooper or a spray, because it just makes it so much easier to control the output. The texture and the consistency of the body oil is not too liquidy, is not the right word that I am looking for. But it's like right in the middle. It's not too thick, not too thin, and it is not too oily, because sometimes when you have like super thin when you have a body oil with a thin texture, it can get really oily on your skin and it just kind of sits there. This does not do that. It is, like I said, it is that perfect middle ground, and it layers quite nicely, especially if you do the body oil and the body wash and the body butter with this. It's just like chef's kiss. So love this. I probably will buy this again. I also love the glass of the product. It's just really well made. So would definitely recommend you buying this, and also will be repurchasing this in the future. I used EOS Cashmere Body Oil, that vanilla cashmere. Wow, cannot talk today. So this came out last year, and it took me a while to get my hands on it because every time I went into the store, it was sold out. And so I think I walked randomly into a Walgreens or something for something else, and I saw that this was available, and so I picked it up quickly. So I don't necessarily love, again, I don't really love this nozzle because you have to like just squirt it out, and I don't necessarily love that. Like, I always prefer a pump when it comes to body oils because it makes it easier, again, to control how it comes out. And I will say that I didn't necessarily love this. When I think about their vanilla cashmere line, their body lotion is the best of all of the products because it has that vanilla, that strong vanilla cashmere scent. But the body butter and what this does not compare scent wise to the body lotion, which is why I don't love it. And if I'm going to use a vanilla body oil, it's not going to be this one. It's going to be TPH's body oil, or even possibly Palmer's vanilla Tahitian body oil, because it has a more fragrant scent. And so because of that, I don't really love this. I think this was just okay. The oil was not too thin. It also wasn't too thick. It was like the perfect consistency, but like considering the other vanilla body oils I have, I'm not gonna buy this again. So if you do want to use it, if you've been wanting to try it, definitely do that, because I think you should experience it for yourself. But I don't think that it lives up to the hype that it has been given. Product is Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Wash. So I will start by saying that I live in Cincinnati. Did not grow up here, but I live in Cincinnati. And so growing up in Atlanta and living in DC for a while, there were Trader Joe's on like everywhere, and they were huge Trader Joe's. And so imagine my surprise when I moved to Cincinnati and there's literally only 2 that exist in this region. 2. So needless to say, because there are only 2 and it's a smaller market, I don't get access to some of the products that would have gone viral as accessible as I would if I was living in Atlanta or DC. So I want to start there. So it took me a while to get my hands on this bottle. And I'm really glad that I did, because it smells so good. It is definitely one-on-one dupe for the Sol de Janeiro. I think it's number 60. And so this was my second bottle. I've used this and the body oil, or excuse me, the body wash. I have not used the body oil. And that is because, again, I've been trying to find the body oil, but it's not been available to me. And then Trader Joe's, you can't really shop online. And you can find Trader Joe's on Amazon, but I just can't bring myself to spend $12, $15, $20 on a product that I know is less than $10. So it smells heavenly. Oh, it is. It smells heavenly. The thing I don't like about this is the pump, and it doesn't lather. You need a lot of product for it to lather well, in my opinion. And so that's what I really don't like about it. But it is pretty fragrant. It does kind of linger after you leave the shower. So I love this. I also hate the fact that they don't, in my area, and that may not be the case in other cities, but in my city, they no longer have this size available. Every time I go into the Trader Joe's store, it's the 3-pack of the body oil, the body butter, and the body wash in in one of those kits, and they're all travel sizes. And I'm just like, I already know how these smell. I don't need a travel size. I want a full size. So if anyone out there is available and near a Trader Joe's that has this in the body oil, please send it to me. I need it. So until I can find a big size, I will not be purchasing this again. So the next body wash is Method Gratitude Goodness. Their limited edition body wash with mandarin, orange, and lemon zest. I love a good citrus scent in the shower. It just makes you feel so clean, and I love Method. I think this was before I stopped shopping at Target. This was in a limited edition. I think 2 summers ago or something. I can't remember. And so I bought a couple. It was on sale, and so I bought a couple. And so I'm finally, the reason why it takes me forever to get through body washes, body butters, and body oils is because I love a good scent layer. And so depending on what I want to layer that day will determine what scent I use with body wash, body oil, body butter. And so it means that I go through products slower, because I'm not just using one at a time. I'm using, all right, today I might use this on a Monday and not pick it back up until a month later. Or if it's like that time of year where I'm just like, ooh, I'm just like obsessed with this specific scent combo layer, then I'll use it every day. It just depends. But I have bought several of these, love them. It just smells like it's a good citrus scent. It's such a good citrus scent. I have been able to buy a couple on the website. I haven't looked recently, because I have like a couple in my stash. I haven't looked recently to see if it's still on their Method's website, but the last time I checked it was. But if it is, I'll drop it in the description box. The consistency is great. You don't need a lot of product for this to lather up really well. Literally like 2 or 3 drops and you are good to go. And highly recommend. I feel more hydrated when I leave the shower. I don't feel stripped or dry. I love everything Method does. The next one is Naturium's The Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. So this is like my 5th container. I will not quit this. Okay, there's no scent here. And I just remember there's no scent here. Love this stuff. This was my actually first of all of the Glow Getter products. This was my first in that line. So this was the first, then the body oil, then the body wash. I love the consistency of this. It's a lightweight body butter. It's a lightweight body butter that goes on so smooth, but it's also not super greasy, even though it's like there's a lot of oils in here. It doesn't go on super greasy, and it is, even though it's a thin texture, it's really thick on your skin, and I really enjoy that, because sometimes the True Body Butters that I use are a little too thick sometimes for the summer, and so this is a great spring summer layer because it is lightweight. Highly recommended. Will not stop buying this. I'm on my 6th tub. The next one is Okcha's Sorcery. Listen, if any scent could describe who I am as a person, it would be Okcha's Sorcery or K. Ali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Those two, because Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper is that sweet and spicy, and that's who I am. And Sorcery is just like, what kind of, it's just, I can't describe the scent that this is. It's just like there's like a masculine note. It's a mix of masculine and sweet is the best way to describe this. I can't tell you what the notes are like from smelling it, because it is just so bewitching with the Sorcery. It's so bewitching. And I think that's why I love it so much, because smelling it smells different than when it goes the dry down. It's just like, whew. This is my, I don't know, 7th bottle. And I always, the one thing that I don't like about this is that it is blue. Like, I can't see how much is in the product, like how much product is left. And so I'm like, oh, I want to smell like this today. I pull it out and spray, and it's like, oh crap. And so now I've just decided to start buying 2 or 3 at a time, because I know I'm always going to wear this scent. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I may not use it for like a couple of weeks, and then I pull it out and put it on. I was like, oh my God, I forgot why I love this scent. Love, 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 love this scent. Love this scent. I love everything that Okcha does. I think they do a really good job with their dupes, because it is very fragrant. It lasts a very long time because it is an extrait. Okcha calls it Sinful. Tom Ford calls it Lost Cherry. I even have Sinful, and it smells so good, and it lasts a long time in a way that Tom Ford does not. And so I will opt to buy Okcha's over Tom Ford's, because also it's half the price for a longer scent. But anyways, so Okcha did start making, this is a 50 milliliter, and Okcha has started making 100 milliliters for some of their best sellers. They haven't made that for Sorcery yet, but as soon as it does, I'm stocking up, because this by far is my favorite from them, because it's just such a unique scent. Every time I wear it, compliments fly. The next thing is Vitamin C, another Naturium product. It's called Vitamin C Complex Serum by Naturium. So I'm going to start by saying I have no idea really I do know what vitamin C does. I know vitamin C is supposed to help brighten your skin and help with free radicals and all these other things. But to say, I have been using vitamin C in my routine for almost 10 years now. Almost 10 years now. And I can't tell a difference, to be quite honest with you, about the changes in my skin tone or just my skin. I don't know. I don't know truly if it's helping or hurting, but I'm gonna keep using it because it's not breaking me out, and the dermatologist say we need to use it, so I'm gonna use it. Regardless if it's working or not, I'm going to use it. Anyways, so Natura, this was my first time using. I do like, I think I like this product. I have bought a new one. I like it. I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna keep using it, so get it. Okay, so the next one is Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. Love, 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 love this toner. I've been using Good Molecules for 6 years now, and I am obsessed with this toner. I usually use this toner at night because niacinamide is good for you both times of the day, but I prefer to use mine to stock up on it at night. But I love the glass bottle that it is in. I do wish it came in a bigger size because I think this has been, I don't know how many I'm on. Like, I've been using it for 6 years, so I don't know how many. I buy it like at least every couple of months because it's just such a good toner. It's also cost effective. I think it's only like $13 at Ulta. And so if you're looking for a niacinamide toner, this is great. I have not had any issues. They use really good products with Good Molecules, and so I don't know what else to say, but just buy it. The next thing I have here, empty, is Tree Hut's Tropic Glow Firming Body Oil. So I think this was also on set. I bought this and the other scent. This scent is, it's more of a like pistachio scent, or like a nutty scent available. Also really love this pump. Love a good pump on a body oil. And so it's more of a gourmand scent in my opinion, and I love this. I love this so much. I love the scent of this. It's really great in the summer because it's a really good base. It's lightweight. It's a lightweight scent, so it's not overpowering on some of your layers, but it smells really good. The only thing I don't like about this is the consistency is a little too thin for me. It is a very lightweight, thin textured oil, and so literally one pump per section is more than enough on your body. And because this is such a lightweight oil, when you put too much on and you sit on plastic, just expect to go sliding across the room. Just because that is how thin the consistency is. I don't think they make this scent anymore because I've been trying to find it in stores, but maybe they discontinued it. I don't know. I don't know if it has a firming effect. I really just bought it for the scent, to be quite honest. I don't really care to firm anything. I'm pretty firm enough. I bought it for the scent, and have not been able to find this again, but if I do, I will link it in the description box, and also for me so I can stock up on it. But yeah, back to this. I will say, if you do not like to use body oil, or excuse me, if you do not like the way that body butters feel on your skin, body oils are a great replacement for that. And I think this would be great because it is just such a lightweight oil for you, that it'll be great for you to use outside of the shower versus this body butter and then this. Just doing two at a time here because it's by the same company. It's Al Rahab Soft and their Choco Musk. These two are it. I think I bought these, not these particular bottle. I think I first discovered these in 21, 22 and have been purchasing it ever since. Like every time, I think I'm on both of these bottles. This was the first one I bought. This was the second one I bought. And I think I have been re-upping these bottles like at least twice a year. No. That's a lie. Probably 3 times a year because they're just such small bottles. But I love the scent. This smells more like a lemon cake. It's more lemony than it is anything else, and so I really love this when I'm doing like a citrus layer. It's just a really good scent base. And then this is more Choco Musk is what it's called, so of course it smells like chocolate. And I love to layer this with any of my vanillas or gourmand scents. It's just, and layering you can layer these two together. They also smell really good together. But I will always buy these because these smell really good. I just discovered that Choco Musk has 2 other new scents. I think one is pistachio and the other one is strawberry, maybe. I don't remember what the other one is, but I can't wait to get my hands on it, and I will be coming back to you and let you know how those smell. But this is perfect. Not only are they cost effective, being, you know, under 10 the last time I checked on Amazon, and under 15 I think at intenseoo.org. If I'm wearing this by itself, it doesn't last, it probably lasts like 4 hours, and I'll just respray because it's my perfume, and if I'm going to spray as many times as I want, I'm going to do that. Just because it does not last more than 4 hours doesn't mean I'm not going to keep buying this. So I'll just re-up it. And they also come, they both also come with, they also have their perfume oil roller balls that you can also purchase. Highly recommend. So when I do the roller ball of this and on this, it lasts a little longer. But yeah, highly recommend both of these. So good. The next Trader Joe item is their lemongrass coconut body oil. This is a new discover for me. This is what it looks like. This is only $3.99. Okay, I went to Trader Joe's a month ago and bought a couple of more of these, and it was $3.99 then. I don't know if it's still only $3.99. But it's still, if it goes up $1, it's still pretty reasonable for a 4.8 fluid ounce, because is 6 fluid ounces, almost the same size, and this costs way more than this. I really like this body oil because the lemongrass, I don't really smell the coconut as much, but the lemongrass smells so good. I love to mix this and this together. Whew, in my scent layer combo, and it is just citrus lemon pound cake. I'll always do, if I'm gonna do those two together, my base is vanilla, so it's not too overpowering, but I love this scent. And I know that some people don't necessarily love a lemongrass scent or lemony scent, so if that is you, do not buy this. Love that there's a pump here. Again, love a good pump on body oil. The one thing though that I don't necessarily love about this product, is it going to stop me from using said product? No. Is how lightweight the oil is. Again, it is like tree huts. If you put too much on, you're going to be sliding across plastic when you sit on the plastic couch. A little goes a long way. So just like one pump can like literally get, maybe 2 pumps can hit my whole lower body, and then one pump for my upper body. And so I don't put a lot on here, but even if you don't put a lot on, it's very, very fragrant. Love this body oil. Have bought more. Will continue to purchase this because it is such a good product. Very good product, and even the ingredients are really good. I'm looking at it now and I'm just like, oh girl, it's virgin coconut, olive, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, and lemongrass oil. That's it. Ain't no extra stuff in it. So, you know, love me a good Trader Joe's skincare. Definitely highly recommend if you like a good lemongrass or lemon scent. Or Empty is Sticky Dates shower gel by Lush. So last Christmas I got the set. This set, it was the shower gel, body lotion, and the body spray, and it was and now I understand why this has gotten all of the hype. I will say that I have never really been a Lush girl. Like growing up, you were either a Lush fanatic or you were a Bath and Body Works fanatic. I was the Bath and Body Works fanatic. I loved Bath and Body Works, still do, still have their products that I use, and whenever they get empty, I'll come on here and talk about those. And so Lush is a relatively new to me idea. It's worth the hype, baby. This is Gourmand Heaven. Date syrup, aromatic vanilla, and sandalwood. I don't really get the sandalwood in here, but the date and the vanilla are like prominent. I love this. I have since bought the full size. I need a pump. I don't want to squeeze a bottle. I need a pump. But I will say that this is very hydrating. Whenever I put this on and step out of the shower, it's like, oh yeah, okay, my skin feels great. And so when you put this, the body lotion and the body spray together, you are a walking, you know you smell good. Because that's how good it is. This one is 2 products from the same company. The company is called Porter and Rose. It is Black owned. I discovered Porter and Rose on Pinterest from a Pinterest ad, and their bottles were so beautiful, and then it was Black owned, so I said let me support and try out these products, and baby, let me tell you, worth every penny. The 2 that I'm talking about today is Milk and Honey and Golden Nectar body oils. This is what they look like. They all of the scents that I have tried are so good. Like, highly recommend Porter and Rose. The one thing though, I don't like the drooper. I don't like the drooper at all, but I'm using it. This is like I think I bought this, I don't know how many bottles I bought. I bought a lot of bottles. I'm still gonna buy it whether or not it's in a pump, because they just smell so good. So Milk and Honey is the notes are sweet honey, almond, vanilla, and musk, and it smells more like, to me, the almond is more present to me here. Whenever I put this on, I feel like it's more almondy to me, and so I use this whenever I have like a gourmand, so like sticky dates is something that I would add into the layer. And then Golden Nectar is, the notes are orange, jasmine, amber, and sandalwood, and I think it smells more orange to me is the more prominent note here, and I love it. I love, my favorite though of all of the scents that I don't have right now, because the last time I went on their website, which was a couple of weeks ago, to buy some more tropical drink, the scent is called Tropical Drink. It's like a coconut, it's the perfect summer scent, and I love to layer it with Eos's coconut waters. I think that's what that coconut waters with Tropical Dream, it just chef's kiss. Okay, I went on their website to buy some more, and it was sold out. So hopefully by the time this video was up, I would have gotten my hands on some more, because I just told y'all what my favorite one was, and it's really good. But even if Tropical Dreams is not there, they have a ton of other scents that I have tried and loved. Definitely highly recommend. The glass bottles, I mean, come on, perfect. Next product we're talking about today is Kayali's Vanilla 28. This is, I love this. This is the perfect vanilla. Like, everybody has said that. Everyone who has talked about this vanilla has said it's the perfect vanilla, and I wholeheartedly concur, because it's just such a, it's just like a, it's so good. I have bought another bottle, obviously, because I'm a gourmand girly, and so I love a good vanilla. I use this year round. There's great ways to layer this, and so I use this year round, and which is why I am on my 3rd bottle. So highly recommend. Ain't nothing else to say. There are so many reviews about this vanilla, and they are all true. Love it, buy it. The last thing we're going to talk about today is Trader Joe's Sunscreen Lip Balm SPF 30. I think this was $1.99, like, or maybe $2. It was cheap, but I love to use Aquaphor's sunscreen SPF. Let me see if I can find it. So I love to use Aquaphor's lip repair stick and sunscreen. Love this because it has SPF 30 in it, and it's just a really good thing for my lips. I have dry skin and dry lips, and so when even though I drink a ton of water, ask anybody who knows me, all I'm drinking is mostly water and some wine, but that's besides the point. But like, my lips are always so dry, especially in the winter, but sometimes summer I get really dry, and so it really helps when I experience dry, cracked lips. It's very healing. And so at the time, every store I went into was all sold out of this particular one, because this particular one, they have ones like this, but it's like the squeezable one that's like Vaseline, and I don't really like the squeezable ones. I prefer the stick. And so because that was out in a lot of the stores I went to, and I mean, I went to Kroger, Walgreens, like a lot of different places, and that particular one was out. And so Trader Joe's, I think this is I don't know for sure if this is the dupe for that, but I'm going to assume it is the dupe for that because of the way that it is shaped. But I don't necessarily love this because the Aquaphor does not go on greasy. This one does. It almost feels like Vaseline. And if I love me some Vaseline. If I wanted Vaseline on my lips, I would put Vaseline on my lips. And so I was not expecting that from this, which is why I don't necessarily love this. This is actually my second one. After the first one I said I was never going to buy, here I am with another one. But the reason why I don't necessarily love this because of the way that it comes out. It's not supposed to be a Vaseline texture, and yet it is. So that's not what I'm looking for, so I'm not going to buy it. Though if I ever run into the issue where I can't find those again, I'm definitely going to go to Trader Joe's and buy this because that is like $6 and this is $1. I think it's good for what it does, but it's not what I'm looking for. I do and have and will likely repurchase this because I probably will need it in the future. But like if I have to pick between this and the Aquaphor, I'm going to pick the Aquaphor. So that's it. Those are all of my empties. I am curious to know if you used any of the products that I've talked about today. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts, whether you agreed with my opinion or not. I always read those comments, and I hope to see you again. Talk soon. Okay, it's just like, okay, not too much. I love body oils. One thing about me, I will always be moisturized and hydrated. Moisturized and hydrate. The chorizo, I can't say, you know, it's one of them. Squirt. There's still little drops in there. That's what she said. Okay, sorry. Power for both of these, and even if they don't stay too long on you, ain't no shame in re-spraying. Ain't no shame in that.